Well, good evening, everybody. How are we doing? It is Delkim Live again. They come round quick, don't they? It is a Tuesday. It is a lovely spring evening. The sun is out and the nights are getting brighter, which is lovely. And all is right with the world. Hopefully, the 29th will be soon upon us, which will hopefully make a big difference to lots of people. And we can get out fishing properly. No restrictions. Just be sensible. That is the way forward. So, hope we're all well. Let me just adjust that volume a little bit. There we go. So what we're doing, 30 minutes of general chat on all things Delkim. If you don't know who I am Lee Romang. I am the Commercial Director of Delkim. And this is what we do every week. Whether we continue to do this every week once things get back to normal, we shall see. Maybe we'll go to once a month. Maybe we'll go to once every couple of weeks. Who knows? But for now, you've got me for 30 minutes. So if you've got any questions, need any help or advice on any products, new or old, then please get that down in the chat. We're on YouTube and we're on Facebook. If you are watching on YouTube and you have not subscribed, please do so. Build up those subscribers. There will be some unique content coming very, very soon on YouTube. So it's well worth getting on board with that. And that's Delkim TV if you haven't found us already. So what have we got? Anybody got any questions so far? Let me have a look. We've got Michael Justin. Hello, Michael. What's he got to say for us? I noticed last Friday that one of my TXIDs that the night light was not lighting up. And when I packed up, tried another light and noticed the socket for the jack plug is very solid. It's like there's two stages of the process. I'm connected and I end up damaging the night light cable. Should I return it? Does it work or does it not work? There might be, slightly differences in whether it's stiff or not. But if you can push it in and pull it out, obviously, as always, I've just got the latest one I put in there. But, when you remove, always pull down. It's meant to be stiff. You've got to fight the laws of gravity. So, you don't want it to be falling out, but pushing it in and pulling it down. How stiff is it? Does it actually work? Have you tried it in another alarm? Maybe give me some more information, Michael, and I'll try and help you as best I can. Will be some further merchandise available in the future. Maybe some white Delkim t-shirts for the summer months, or lighters. Definitely won't make lighters. Whether we do white t-shirts, obviously black is the Delkim colour, has been since the year dot. So everything is generally black. I know that's not necessarily good for summer. We do have some greens, but I haven't had any call for white t-shirts before. Certainly not in a fishing situation, but in a fashion sense, maybe. But we shall see. Obviously, everything's up in the air at the moment in terms of, Brexit and COVID and getting stuff made. So letting all that settle down. It is a bit of a nightmare getting things backwards and forwards out of the UK at the moment. Regardless of COVID, just the whole Brexit thing. So maybe we will be looking to expand that in the fullness of time, but everything put a little hold on it, David, while we're sorting ourselves out. Do I need the yellow pack of D-Lock for EV Plus? Mark Roberts, you need the original version. So the original used to have yellow on it. We have updated the packaging slightly. But it will be one of those. So that's the old style. It's got a picture of the old product on the front. Same as with the safety. It's got the old products. That's the one that fits. If you've got EVDs or TXIDs, then you need the ones that have got V2 on. And they've got pictures of the new product. So that's the back of the new product. And there's the new product on there. So V2s for the new alarms, the new digital range alarms, and the original versions will fit the old everything from 1992 up till the release of the digital. And the feet are universal. So if you've got the feet, they'll fit both the old and the new. There's no need to change anything. So Ed Juniper, what is the biggest size of the polo shirts? We do double XL. We did have some triple XLs for big people. Not sure we've got any left. There might be the odd triple XL left, but triple XL was about as big as we ever went. I don't think anybody needs 4 XLs If they do, then wow. Let's have a look. What's Michael saying? Yes, it was working, and I do remove the correct way. Out 3 of the alarms. Just notice different tension putting in and removing. There might be a slight variation, Michael, in the tightness of the jack plug, you know, tight is good. If anything, stops the forces of gravity. That's what you want. Housekeeping, that's it, Wayne. I've been doing it forever, and still people keep asking the same questions. So yes, accessories. Oh, shall I do it all? Why not? Might as well. Hangers. All our hangers fit all our alarms. So this is a night light indication set, a night light V2, and here's the old style night light when he gets it out. There you go. It's the old style one, and they both have the same plug. Where's my slim light? There's a slim light. It has the same plug. So if you have a 2.5mm socket in your alarm, which a plus range or a digital range alarm has, then any hanger will work in your alarms. You don't have to have any specific type to use them in your alarm. So there you go. Again, every week do the same thing, but that's it. So Triple XL, yes, if you have a look, I think there might be some left on our site, might be limited, whether it's black or the green Ed on Facebook regarding the clothing. But yes, we will be looking to restock, but we are running down the polo shirts and the t-shirts, and then we'll see. We're not a clothing company, we make bite alarms, and we'll see. Hi everyone, I have the 25th anniversary alarms. What receiver would I need for them? Well, the 25th anniversary alarms, so that's Keep Calm and Box On 2 on YouTube. Interesting name. Obviously they didn't have a transmitter built in, so but it's a standard. Okay, this is a standard alarm. Okay, the 25 plus was just a you know, different livery on it. It had the silver labels. It has a, can you see that in there? Let's get some light. There you go. You've got a socket on there. That's for an extension box or a plug-in transmitter, and that's your socket. Oh, it's very hard doing it in reverse. I should get good at this by now, shouldn't I? And there's your socket for your night lights or hangers. So you would need to find a TX Plus plug-in transmitter and an RX Plus Pro receiver, and as we discontinued those in May 2019, and in fact the plug-in transmitters were discontinued probably 18 months before that, it might be difficult for you to find, but they are out there. They might be on eBay. Is always a good place to have a look. What's this? Charlie White. Can you give the American carp anglers a shout out? You never mention us. And many Delkim. I never mention them. I do. They have been mentioned. We've had US people on here. But Charlie White, hello to all you American carpers out there. Yes, there are quite a few. Expats and non-expats. So a big shout out to you guys. Anybody outside the UK, big shout out to you. You know, we are a worldwide brand, and it's always good. And I know that a lot of stuff does get done in the US and Canada, North America. Don't forget the Canadians. And we'll thank you very much for your support. Just got the EVDs. Can't wait to use them. Excellent. Creamy Plus. You will love them. They are a fantastic little alarm for the money. That is for sure. $59.99 with a hard case with all the response range of the TXID. You've got mute, you can adjust the LED brightness between day and night, and you've got 16 tones, and that is a very solid alarm, still made in the UK, of course. Everything's individually tested and assembled in the UK, so no problem with that whatsoever. Using my TXIDs for the first time last week, absolutely brilliant. Yes, obviously there are people fishing here locally, but 29th is coming. We can go and we can fish and we can do our whatever we want to do, which is great, and we just don't want to make a mess or do something silly or sit next to each other or something that's going to put pay to that. But you know, still social distancing, but fishing wherever and whenever we want is a fantastic thing to be able to do. What indicator would you recommend, slim light or the original? Well, there's 4 different versions. This is Creamy Plus, so I might as well answer the question. So we do 4 different hangers, and I'm just looking for my selection box. Okay, so we have a slim light. This is our slim light. So there it is, a nice lightweight hanger that you can use in windy conditions. We have that in a clear version as well. So there we go. So that's the clear version. And we also have our new nightlight indication sets. Obviously the slim lights come with the arm as well. And it slides up and down. Or you've got, I'm trying to find I think my little girl took it. She was playing with it earlier. She does like playing with the Duocarb. But there's our original Nightlight Pro, okay? This is what first came out. And that goes to our Duocarb arm. It fixes, goes up and down. So it's a case of whichever suits you. We do an ES indication set, which I'm just trying to locate as well. Everything's to hand, except when I need it, and then it's not to hand any longer. We do a shorter version of the Nightlight Pro. So a short version of that, it's about that long. So with shorter arm. So really it's a case of what suits your fishing style. If you need more weight, then I would say this one is good for you, because we do up to 60 grams that you can add to that screw on the bottom weights, which is very good. These slim lights are a lightweight indicator, so they come with 3, 5 and 10 gram weights. They have a dual position line clip, if you can see in there. Let's get that close to the camera. So there's a little magnet in there and the balls. So you've got free running and a fixed position, sort of stow bobbin-esque. And really it's a case of horses for courses. If you're fishing long range, you need weight, or choppy waters, then you're going to want... Oh, that's my sister ringing me. That's brilliant. Thank you very much, Carla. Because I've got it on Do Not Disturb, and then she can come through, so that's great. So, yes, it's about how much weight you need. If you're just chucking it, 70, 80 yards on a fairly, normal water, then the slim lights will probably do for you. You can add up to 20. We do the additional weights. I've got that there. There's a 60. And we do a 30 and a 20 that come in a pack. The 20 works with the slim light. I would say that the 30 is too heavy. You certainly can't use the fixed clip position with a 30 gram weight on it, and it's not really meant for that kind of weight. But the nightlight indication set, as I say, can take up to 60 grams, and that is a very lightweight indicator, just doesn't have the fixed clip position. So really, you've got to have a look. There is a chart on our website where you can compare them and see what suits your style of fishing. But, it's a case of having a look and see what fits with you. Anyone's Duracell industrial batteries, or just stick to the normal? Just a thought. Wayne Tester. Wayne, the industrial ones are okay. They're not as good as the copper top ones. But the battery life on our products is so good that, yeah, okay, you're still going to get plenty of life out of it. If I was looking for the ultimate performance, I would always recommend the Duracells. They have proven to be, the best really for the job, as far as I can tell, in all the tests that we've done. Yes, the lithium ones are okay, but they do have, obviously they're ridiculously expensive, and they do offer some benefits. But a good old Duracell copper top is a good battery, and it does stand up and give you good performance for an extended period of time, which is great. Big question: repairs on TXIs. What's the big question, Stephen Hitchcock? Finish that on off and I'll help you out. Evening, Lee. This is Mark Bartlett on Facebook. Hello, Mark. New to owning Delkims. Is there an art to getting the plastic pin out of the jack socket? I'm near ripping my nail off here. Well, you can use your nail, or if you don't have a nail, I'm trying to find an alarm that's got one in. Just use a small craft knife. Let's see if I've got a little bung in here. Oh, I can see one. There's one. Right, okay, there it is. Let me get one out for you, out my little tray of bits. There you go, there you go. Right, this is the little fella that you're talking about. We get this a lot. Not just how to remove it, but actually, I got asked this the other day. I'm not going to name a name, but somebody says, I just bought some alarms. Where's the socket? Where do I put my hangers? Okay, well, every alarm because not everybody's going to use our hangers. It'd be wonderful if everybody did. Everybody that bought a Delkim used our hangers. But every alarm has a little coloured bung that goes in. Let's get that in the middle there, in the socket, which you can leave in if you don't use our hangers. It just protects it, and it obviously colour marks it as well. So the easiest thing to do is to get your nail in there. I've not got massively long nails, but you can get your nail in there and just lift it up, and it just pops out like that. Or just a small fine craft knife, and then that will just flick that up, and then you remove it. Oh yeah, and you can see I've taken that out there, and now you can put your hangers in there, and then if you don't use them, you can put the bung back in and it's there. So yeah, a little fine craft knife, just get underneath and lift it up. That's always the best way. Are you still doing? Yes, we're still doing repairs. So we've been doing repairs. Nothing has changed. Lockdown had no effect on us whatsoever. We've still been working all the way through. We've been working all the way through the pandemic, I think, since about March last year when it first started, after the first few weeks, and then we got back up and running. So yes, we do repairs. If you've got pluses or TXI digitals, then or digital alarms, then we can fix those. You were told not. Well, it depends what product you've got. If you've got the original range of alarms, it quite clearly states on our website that we still repair all plus range alarms, and yet people still say, I've just read that you don't do repairs on plus ranges. I think probably that needs to be rewritten or read better, but we just don't do the original range. We can no longer support the original one, so that's the Mark 1s. If I got a Mark 1 to hand, no, it's in my other box of tricks. So that's a single LED version. So any alarm, if it's got one LED on it, then you pretty much, nothing we can do with it. But if it's got two, then your quid's in and we can fix it. One of my Delkim ticks, Chris Greaves, one of my Delkim, whoa, bit of a spelling error there, come back to me. Yeah, bait needle might work, Wayne, to get the little bung out, that's it. I say it all the time, but nothing beats a Delkim, best company out there. Thank you very much, Timo Ute Man on Facebook, thank you. If they broke, he repairs or replaces. They don't service. Well, we don't service, no. And just a little something to all you guys. You've probably heard me say this before. I'm just reading the chat as well. But if you've got alarms and you want to go fishing and they're working, don't send them back to us. Absolutely pointless. If they're working, we don't service, we don't recondition, we don't give them an overhaul, we don't just open them all up, put them all back together again and make them good as new. That is not what we do. What we do is if you have a fault or a problem that prevents them performing correctly, then we fix them, and we fix them within 10 working days. So sending us a set and going, please service, got nothing we can do to help you. But, if you've got one that's not sensing, or sound's gone, or you've got a receiver that's not picking up properly, or, your alarm has got problems in certain weather conditions. If it's chucked it down with rain, it started playing up, that's a fault. What isn't a fault is they all seem okay. I've had them for 10 years. Can I have them all refreshed? No, don't bother. Go fishing. You're doing the right thing. They'll last you forever. It's as simple as that. You don't have somebody come in every 6 months or a year to sort your TV out when it's working fine. You get somebody in when it breaks. Simple as that. Let's have a look. Any words to convince me to spend 80 quid on 2 indicators? Well, I've just explained as much as I can about the hangers. So really you've got to choose what they are. They're fantastic hangers and they light up. I'm sure somebody on here will explain to Cream Plus, what's maybe might be best for him on his hangers. So it's going to be a case of having a look and seeing which ones you like best. I can back up lead repair service. Customer service is wonderful. Thank you very much. That's Sean Hurren. Good news. I was told not anymore. So wonderful. Yes, the rumour mill is fantastic. People get the wrong end of the stick. Hi Lee, please manufacture a clear case for the TXI-D. Had one for my TXI Plus and it was great. Clear case, I know what you mean. You mean for the receiver. And the reason we don't have a clear case for the receiver anymore is because it works in a different way. You've got buttons, you've got LEDs in a different place, you've got speaker. You put a cover over that, I can no longer access the buttons, the visibility is impaired and the sound is impaired. The fact that the other one had a clear cover was just pure chance that it had it on top, you could just about do the switch on it. This is a different animal. The black cover protects it. It's a better, more robust device. It doesn't need a cover over it. You're just stopping yourself using it because the buttons need pressing more often. You know, you might want to suddenly do D&D or run light. There's things that you can do on it. That's why we don't have a cover for it, because you need to access those buttons and you can't if you've got a cover over it. Simple as that. Do you recommend a company for custom skins? If you want a custom skin, you're going to have to look at the internet. We have no knowledge of that or whatever anybody wants to do with those. So you just have to search the internet. I'm sure somebody will tell you if you want to stick random colours on your lovely TXIDs. We like them the way they are, but if you want to do them, that's it. Let's have a look. What is the idea behind the line clip? Was going to get some. Roberts, last week, go and have a look back at my live from last week. We did all about the smart clip, so it's all there. Just go back, go now to our YouTube page, and you'll be able to see last week's live, and that's what I focused on, so you'll be able to see exactly what that's all about. I don't need to go through that again. Hi, I've just found that Delkim's had the best service. I had a repair on a Nightlight Pro, and a new one was sent out within 14 days. Wish everyone worked like that. Yes, Michael, thank you. Yes, we keep within a 10 working day time frame on all our repairs, so we've always done that. Another question. This is Dragos on YouTube. I'm living in the EU. If my Delkins had a problem, do I send them directly to you for repair or to my local dealer? You would return them via your local dealer, who would return them to our distributor. So our distributor is called Europe, based out of Kerkrade in Netherlands. So that's where everything gets returned to, and they will deal with it swiftly. If it's something that they can't handle, it would be sent back to us to be repaired. But if it was a new product, then they would be carrying out the same service that we do, which is we exchange anything that's under guarantee. We'll exchange for a new one, no problem. So yes, you would return it via your local dealer or whatever, but it would be handled the same way as if it was being sent back to Delkim. RA clear case. 3 of us sit together. All my receivers are in black cases. I don't know whose is going off. We'll take them out of the black case. And they'll all be different sounds. So I can't help you. Well, if they're in clear case, what difference does it make? Put a dot on them. If you've got 3 receivers all sat next to each other, then you'd need to know which one's yours anyway, or the tones will be different. Slims are great. Pack in small boxes too. Yes, Slim Light's a good, Wayne. Yes, I know you use them, so that's good. Why don't Delkim repair swingers or provide me with the spares to repair myself? Trying to force me to buy new products. We do repair them. So Tom Smith, not understanding what you are. If we've got a faulty item, then we will fix it. Not forcing anybody. We never force anybody to new products. If you've had them modified or somebody's modified them as a third party, then that's probably why we wouldn't be repairing them. We're not going to cover up somebody else's mess. But if they are as when they were bought, and then we would fix them, even under guarantee or not. We still fix all our products. I want a set of TXIs for a guarantee. Ask for a receipt, but I don't have it. How do I register them? So Andrew, that's on Facebook. Get this quite a lot. All these people that keep winning these sets, I don't know where they're coming from. But, excuse me, 2-year warranty comes with all our products from the date of purchase. So wherever they were bought from for the competition, then the 2-year manufacturer's warranty. If you want the extended warranty, the 3rd year, you would have to have a receipt. And that's all you've got. So if you haven't got a receipt, you won't be able to get the additional 3 years warranty. I'm sorry about that, but you'll get 2. All our products come with 2, so it's never an issue. Wayne Tester's answering my question for me, which is great. So, of course, something I have to sort out for you guys is the app. Don't forget our lovely shiny app. I know I keep telling you this, but it is worth having on there. Loads of stuff. You've got quick guides, video guides, instructions. You can do your warranty on there. If you want to send anything back, you can do returns. You can find your local stockist. You can get spares on there and bits from the shop, all in one place for you. Let's go to spares. I'll show you when that pings up. You've got a reflection. There we go. So there's our spares. Free and charge. Everything you need for your alarms is on there. The warranty, if you need to book in a repair, there you go. Just fill out your details on there, get it back to us. So that's all on the Delkim app. That app is absolutely free. There's loads of video content on there as well, talking through old stuff and new stuff, covering, you know, bits extra that we've been discussing during these lives as well. So, you know, it's there for everybody. Tom Swift, yes, you did answer me on email because I answer most things. So if they've been modified and now you said they were shortened, that's why. And they had a different plug on it. But, you know, if you bought a second-hand set that somebody's messed about with, there's going to be limitation on what we do. I'm very sorry. But, you know, we're not going to rectify somebody else's mistakes. I'm ever so sorry. But if they're a standard, then we'll send them back and we'll fix them for you. But we can't put them back to how they were. You can't extend a nightlight. You know, if somebody's shortened them, then that's probably half the problem in the first place. So sorry about that. Guarantee, is the guarantee transmissible? Yes, Nikolai. It's a 2 years manufacturer's warranty from the date of purchase. So if you had them for a year, sold them to somebody else, they still have a year's left of the manufacturer's warranty. The third year is not transferable. So when you've registered, if you then pass them on, that third year is then gone. So you don't get the extended warranty if they've been sold to somebody else. So that part is not transferable. But the manufacturer's warranty, our 2 year, is there forever. Even if they went through 10 people's hands within that 2 years, you still get, from the day they were bought, 2 years warranty. So I hope that makes some sense. So anything else? If you want to drop something on here, we've got 2 or 3 minutes to go. Fairly short and sweet tonight. Not going too much in depth on stuff. Just trying to see if anybody else needs anything. Obviously, you guys are going to go fishing. So it's kind of speak now or forever hold your peace. If there's anything that you need to cover on anything, whether it's old or new, again, cleaning, make sure that you've got yourself a little brush, which is what I tried to find the other day. You can get in there, the sensor, and give it a little clean, whether that's on the old ones or the new ones. You can get in there as well. It's always worth giving it a little brush, just with a light toothbrush. Get rid of any surface muck. Make sure your sensors are nice and clean. Wiping down with a damp cloth is always a good thing. Make sure your alarms are clean. And again, your hangers, I tell you again, just getting in there, whether it be these or any others, again, get in there, give them a clean, get rid of any muck, get rid of any, you know, silt, weed, whatever in there, or even little bits of metal, because these are magnetic. So any discoloration would generally be because they've picked up some, you know, bits of filings that might be in your bag or wherever you store them, hooks and swivels and all that. They're all little bits of metal floating around. So give them a good clean, make sure they're tip-top condition, and everything will be okay. That is for sure. What's this, Gary or Gary Gray? Do you still service my TXI? I don't know if I still service your TXIs personally, but we still service any plus range alarms or digital range alarms. We don't service, we fix faults. So if you have a faulty item, we can sort that out for you. So yes, go to our website, do this. Tom, again, let's come back to you. What's the best swinger you do then that I can use with my EV Plus? Is it just cosmetic or do they all differ? Just talked about that at the beginning of this stream. So we do 4 different types. Well, two variations of the Nightlight Pro. So this is a Nightlight Pro. Okay, short and a long. We do the Nightlight indication set. Okay, it slides on the arm, and then we do the slim lights. It's again lightweight hangers that slide up and down the arm. You need to have a look and see which suits your style of fishing. If you need weight, then probably a Nightlight indication set would be for you. If you fish light and there's a 2-position line clip, then the slim lights will be for you. It depends what style you're fishing, you know, and what kind of weight. The Nightlight indication set and the slim lights come with weights 5, 3 and 10, and you can buy extra heavier ones. Going to Cottenham Lakes in Kent for a 40-hour session soon. First time using new alarms, can't wait. Never had a problem with any Delkim products, and I know the new ones will be the same. Yes, let's hope they catch you some fish, Timo. That would be good, and I think that is a good place to finish. Hopefully you guys could all get out, and it'd be great to hear from you next week and see what you've caught and what you've done, where you've been. You might well be out there on the bank. That'll be always good to know if people are out there on the bank and listening to this or whatever they're doing. So please still stay safe. It's not over yet, but it's getting better. The sun is shining and we can all go fishing again very, very soon. So it's good night from me. And it's good night from him.